Hello, fellow togglers. Good morning. We're going to take a look at Herbalife today, a company that obviously in the past has acquired quite a lot of notoriety for being accused of being potentially a scam and so. But today we're going to take a look at an insight. Toggle hasn't had one for this name in quite some time. This time it's driven by momentum and suggests that the stock could rise as much as 17%. So let's go and take a look at what exactly the story is behind this. In effect, Toggle was able to find 20 similar occasions where momentum had been stretched to the negative side, mostly because of this sell-off here that we had seen. And historically, this actually was a good entry point into the stock. In fact, look, if you go back and find all of those other periods where the short-term momentum as well as the long-term momentum, 6-month here in particular and 12-month momentum in particular had reached zero, this was typically a good entry point because the stock, any kind of incremental positive news resulted in a move up. And so what this would mean in this particular case is that a 17% rise over the following 3 months, it could be a lot sooner than that. Look, the confidence interval intersects with the median target quite a bit sooner, would see the stock price rise from 51.86 to 60.64. Now, again, you don't want the price to come out of this confidence interval and below the red line because at 47.47 is the kind of reassessment line or potentially a stop loss level where you need to really have a think whether or not the stock still belongs in your portfolio. Looking at the past performance, you can see that definitely the vast majority of cases were positive in the aftermath of a similar decline in momentum. However, there were some outcomes that were really bad. So there is quite a barbell structure. This is not one of those 1 to 3 risk scenarios. In short, it's definitely a stock that's worth taking a look. It does have quite a barbell structure, so potentially trading through options might be better. Take a look, see if it fits with your view fundamentally, or if you're a technical analyst, whether or not the chart patterns confirm a potential bullish rise. We just wanted to put that in front of you because the insight seemed like it conveyed quite a lot of robustness in the past relationship between this stretched negatively momentum as well as the afterwards the performance of the stock price. Otherwise, the daily brief should already be in your mailboxes if you're subscribing to it. If you are not, you can do so very easily by going to toggle.global and simply as you test drive Toggle Copilot can also subscribe to the daily brief, a daily dose of fresh market relevant content that really is there to hopefully spark some interesting trade ideas and highlight some stocks that you would not have otherwise thought of. If you like these videos, like this one, otherwise subscribe to our YouTube channel. We try to really break down the barriers between particularly fundamental, but also price data for you, the individual investor, to highlight things that otherwise might have gone unnoticed, and particularly to let you really focus on data points that matter as opposed to the noise that doesn't. Thank you again for your attention, and we'll talk to you again on Monday.